tour short, alhamdulillah. No problem. Turn them on around. Let's get back. But that was scary. And it was biting each other. And my leg was there, the other one, and I was scared to death. Okay, brother, ma'am, you happy now? Okay. All right, alhamdulillah. Assalamu
alaikum. Mine was different because I had made Hajj already. So I was thankful, but most of all, my Umrah sisters. Nothing like them, and I would cherish them for the rest of my life. Alhamdulillah.
Oh, that was quick.
No, she didn't.
That's all right, we're going to get her. We're going to get her.
She put her mask down. That's what she did.
Assalamualaikum. Well, my journey was a little different. So I have to start from the beginning. I had been planning to go, and we had planned this about a year ago. And then I had some health issues, and it was getting worse. So, you know how Satan kept telling me, you can't go, sweet, you can't go, you cannot go. So I had made up my mind I wasn't gonna go. And then Brother Ghani, we was on a call one night, and I had already talked to him about it, and he already wrote me this long email saying, Sister Sweet, we got you, we got you. So he said, so this particular night, we were on a call with him, and he was discussing what we would be doing, you know, and so he got real choked up. I asked him something about the wheelchair, I think, and he got real choked up, and he was crying. And I said, oh my God. And I just had my epitome of saying, you know what, I gotta go. That was it. When that brother started, you know, shedding tears, I said, I gotta go. So we turned things around, and I decided to go, you know. I sent him the rest of my money. And he said, look, Sister Sweet, Allah is asking you to come. He's invited you, so you need to go, you know. He said, you wouldn't have got this far. And I have to thank my mom, you know. She's not here, but my mom helped me to go, you know. And so when I got there, and when I say I had excruciating pain, Sister Shieldon can tell you, I was in a lot of pain. So I had to do everything in a wheelchair, and that drove me crazy, you know, because I did not want to do it that way. And Brother Ghani kept saying, Sister Sweet, it's all right. Which of your favors of your Lord will you deny? You know, he said, Allah has gotten you this far. So we did everything. When I was in the wheelchair, we got someone to transport me up on the second level. And so, but this little guy, it was funny because he thought I didn't know what was supposed to be happening. So he just gonna run me through. I said, hold up. And I'm trying to keep my calm because I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want to break my Umrah. So I said, I can't fuss at him. So I said, hold up, brother. I'm supposed to stop at that station right there. And then he said, okay, okay. And then he tried to run me through again. I said, back it up. I'm supposed to stop over here. I'm supposed to say something here. I'm supposed to do something. So finally he realized that I was not going to let him run me around like a circle, in a circle, and had me going real fast. So he calmed down, and he took me where I needed to be. So, fast forward, the next day, I think it was the day before we got ready to leave, Sheila said, Sweet, you want to go down to the Kaaba? I said, yeah. And I was in so much pain, but she grabbed me by my arm, and she had me, and she was holding me, and we was going to the Kaaba, and would have got there, but the lady stopped us at the door. She said, we knew she was fussing about what I had on. And I was covered. I had on a linen pantsuit, and I was covered, but I wasn't covered enough for her. So she made me and Sheila turn around. But yeah, she made us turn around. So my hope is we all are planning to go again next year, inshallah. And I'm hoping I'll be in better shape, you know. But it was an experience. I mean, I think the group that we had, we really bonded. I mean, not we didn't know each other. We've been with each other for 30 years or more, but we really bonded, and we had some good conversations. We had good food. We had a very, very nice time.
y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. Yes, I can hear you, Sister Korea.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know. I haven't tried it. 3, 4. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Alhamdulillah. I'm here, Brother E-Man.
Okay. You anybody got any time restraints? Do they have to go?
Yeah, I do. I got to get back to work.
Oh yeah, I forgot Sister Lenetta's at work, so you can go ahead now. We'll make sure try to turn it up a little bit louder so people can hear you. But you can go ahead now.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sister Lynette.
This was a journey of a lifetime. I'm so blessed that I was chosen to go on this trip here. But it was very rough in the beginning. We went to the Kaaba, pushing and everything, but I made it. I was able to touch the Kaaba, but I wasn't able to touch the black stone. So Brother Imam took me back out. Him and Umar took me back out so I could touch this black stone. But that was really, really a challenge. That was really rough. It was really pushing and shoving. That was terrible. But I was able to touch the black stone. But it was a challenge. I did everything that I wanted to do. I wanted to follow in Prophet Muhammad's footsteps, and I did follow in Prophet Muhammad's footsteps. Everything that I did. I climbed the mountain of Uhud. I climbed the mountain with the cave Hijra. That was a challenge for me because I had to, Brother Umar, Brother Imam, and some other sisters that really, they was patient with me because it was rough for me trying to get up to that mountain there, but I did make it to get up to that mountain. Wasn't able to go inside the cave because there were so many people up there. I wasn't going to go down there. I wasn't trying to fall off the little mountain. There was so many people up there trying to go in that little opening of the cave. But I was blessed to have been up there on top of the mountain where he first got the first revelation. And you got a deadline. You got to work soon. Yeah. But that was a blessing. That was a blessing to be there in Mecca. I like Mecca better than I like Medina. Mecca was calmer, people was more pleasant. Such it was beautiful to wake up in the morning just to hear band call, to go to the Masjid, all the brothers and sisters going to the Masjid to offer salat. That was a beautiful thing. And I didn't like Egypt. Egypt was okay. But I didn't enjoy being there because it was pushing, trying to get into the Masjid. They was pushing and they was touching. That wasn't a good thing right there. Being touched, that wasn't good at all. But other than that, I enjoyed my trip here in Mecca and Medina and Egypt. And especially being bond with my sisters. We had a wonderful time. I really enjoyed being there with them.
Sister Lynette, look in the chat. Assalamualaikum. Look inside the chat. I put a picture of you when we made it to the top of it.
I thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum,
Without you, I don't know if I would have made it up there without you.
Assalamualaikum, Sister Zakia.
So patient. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that.
Zakia.
Huh?
I'm glad you made it. Did you send it? Can you send a link to Ibrahim and Jabril? I forgot totally about that. If you could, just see if they can get on after everybody else speaks, because we still have 3 or 4 people on the line and 2 people here that still need to speak as well. But if you could, just send them the link and see if they can join in, because that'll be a great thing too as well to have them on the line.
Okay, and Sister Ruth, I put a picture of you up in there on that camel.
Gee, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, we're going.
Only thing, the people were kind of rude in Egypt. It was rude in Egypt. I don't like it. They was rude. Very rude.
All right, so what was requested is that everybody online go ahead and give their reflections if they could.
Well, who's next? Should I go next?
Yeah, you
This is Korea. Okay. I'm going to.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, because I gotta get back. Thank you, Brother Imam. Thank you, Brother Umar. Thank you all the sisters and brothers that helped me along the way. Thank you. I much appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
As they all said, it was beautiful. It was special. It was special for, I think, for each and every person. This trip brought out something special for all of us to learn and see. I saw, if I may say that, I saw Allah was showing us a little taste of hell and a little taste of paradise in the behavior of people. So that I looked at that. One of the most memorable things to me, it touched me personally, and it touched me as a whole group that was with me. When we went to the Prophet's Mosque, and they allowed us to go in and pray, sister. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went to the Prophet. They allowed us to go into the Prophet's Mosque, and they said we can only pray at a certain number of minutes to pray before we had to leave, right? So we goes in there. She said, Brother Garner, wife said, now y'all be cool, because I'm telling you, these sisters and stuff, they're going to come in here like, but I didn't think she meant that. But anyway, they came on in, knocked us to the side, whatever, but we stood out, we held on to our dignity. That's what we did. We just held on to our dignity, and we went on in there. And because of that, do you know they gave us an extra 5 minutes to make salat in there? And when we were leaving, the women who guard the place, they called our group out. Do y'all remember that thing?
Yeah.
Called our group out and asked us to come over to the side. And they said, we want to, well, I have to use me because they was talking. We want to talk to her. So I'm saying, what in the world have I done up in here? You know, I goes over there, and the rest of the group comes in, and she say, first of all, we want to say, we love your colors, your beautiful, bright colors. Y'all remember that? I said, alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
I said, thank you. And they said, and also to the group, you all were some of the most behaved group of women we have seen in a long time. That's when we went to the Riley. The Riley. That's right. Y'all remember? And so I thought that was yeah, and they were just very impressed with us. And that's why they gave us the extra 5 minutes to make more rock because of our behavior. Yeah. I thought that was beautiful. And when you come to the Kaaba, of course, we all experienced the same thing, but I just want to say to all the brothers who were with us, you were amazing. We all thought about our brothers who appreciate us. Yes. Yes. And they proved it when we was going making our tour. Yes. They protected us like they was a wall. They protected us and got us around around our tour and made sure nobody was not going to step over us. And I just admired them. Yeah, that was just so beautiful. And just everything else was just beautiful. I just loved it. Where's the mosque that we went with? I got one more story. Where did we go when we was praying and all the cats was out there? At Cuba, the oldest mosque at Cuba. At Cuba. It was the oldest mosque there. Yeah. Now I'm a lover of cats. I just love cats. I can't help it. So I'm coming out, and I see cats jumping the fence. And they was coming, and the sister said, "Where your cats going?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "Looks like they're coming over here." She didn't like cats. Them cats came over. They all surrounded me. And then another sister I guess they can feel my spirit. They know I love them. The other sister was on the steps, and she said, "Well, let me see what they're going to do when I come down there." I laughed so hard. She came down there, and they all started hissing. These type of experiences that made this journey so beautiful. I'm telling you. Yeah, we had some bad experiences, but the little experiences that we had as a group and my roommates, let me mention her, then I'm going to be off the phone. I'm worried to death. I'm stressed out. I said, no, I'm not going to be with my sisters I done grew up with all these years. I got a new roommate. Please don't let her be a problem for me. Do you know that was one of the best roommates you could have asked for? Alhamdulillah. And I thank the Allah for her. She came in there. She had her As a matter of fact, what I've been told, she's moved back. She have moved to Medina. You know, so that's it. Yeah, that's where she live at now. But the bottom line, this was a beautiful trip. I appreciated it. I'm thankful who I got to travel with, and I must give much shout out to our host, Brother Ghani and his wife. They had it together. So that's all I have to say. I thank Allah for this mighty journey to his house. I thank you so much. All right, y'all. I feel like Ramadan is back.
Ramadan come back. Come to Korea. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Oh, am I next? Am I next, brother? Ishmael?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Trying to keep myself together. I can't like Allah. Assalamu alaikum. I openly bear witnesses to God but Allah, and I openly bear witnesses about Muhammad. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, is the messenger of Allah. I greet my brothers and sisters and brothers. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Sister Thebra. This journey, I'll tell anybody, make your intentions, be sincere. Anything that's for you, it's not going to pass you by. You know, to know that my husband went in 2003. He's deceased now. But the sister Sheila Taylor gave me when I got the flyer. She said, Thebra, you know, we talked back then when my husband went. And at that time, my sister was ill, but we still was talking about going together. And, you know, she showed it to me, talked to me about it, and read it to me. She was really encouraging me to go as well. But I got the flyer. She said, you can make a payment, Sister Thebra. Let's go. We said we was going to do this now. Anyway, I said yes. I said, okay, I'm going to do it, you know. And then she said, not until October. But anyways, I made my intentions, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. I was saying, yes, okay, yes, we're going to do this. But I didn't know how I was going to do it. So make your intentions. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but it was during Ramadan, and I read the flyer in Ramadan, and my imam went a week before I did, and pioneers at my Masjid, they had already made the Hajj. They made the Hajj like my husband did. They went in 2017. But anyway, they came to me and they said, Sister Thebra, we know you don't have Brother James and you're raising your son/nephew. They said, we want to help you go. And I just cried, you know, I just was full, and they pioneers, they educators, but we grew up together with them, our family did, because they taught some of us in school. But anyways, they came to me, they gave me more than half the money to go. Our children pitched in, and then the brother said I had to have $500 to hold my seat on the plane. So my children helped me do that. Anyways, Allah made it so. Made it so for me to go. Even my brother, ma'am, there, office and sister, we will let you not go. I was almost there with the money. But anyway, Allah made it for me to go, making my intentions. This journey changed my life forever. I met people, when they say Allah, we give you friends from all walks of life. Include those friends that you grew up with all along. Because I've got a relationship with those 3 other women that shared the room with me probably for the rest of my life. Because it's something to go. I never forget when my husband was living, he said, Thebra, I hope you get to go. He said, go with one of your brothers, somebody that know you and understand you, you know. But neither one of my brothers could go. One of them's wife is sick, the other one, he a police officer. He said, Thebra, I already used my vacation time. He said, I don't have nothing. He couldn't go. My brother Victor. But nevertheless, he blessed me with the best group of people to go with. And they were people, we kept each other's children. We had dinner together. We've been all up in each other's houses. When my sister passed, they traveled here and helped me wash her body. And so we were already close. We had a bond already. But Allah just made it that much stronger. So when Allah make it for you to, excuse me, y'all.